Italy. Please give it up for Ludovica Ciarpaglini. สำหรับสไตล์การชกของนักชกจากอิตาลีครับอาวุธครบเครื่องเข่าศอกหมัดแข้งมีครบทุกอย่างครับ และนักชกในมุมแดงวันนี้ครับมาจากประเทศไทยจังหวัดพังงาขอต้อนรับเพชรตาปีจาแบงค์ดอนเมืองและสำหรับสไตล์การชกครับเป็นมวยหมัดเดินลุยเดินสาดแข้งครับจังหวะเด่นครบเครื่องและผู้ชี้ขาดบนเวทีกรรมการแพรพลอยเดชชินบัญชรครับ
We are live here at the legendary Lumpinee Boxing Stadium in Bangkok City, Thailand. My name is Chaikrit Amlid, also known as Kevin. I'm joined by Ali Makoni, and you are tuned into LWC Super Champ. In tonight's main event, Gayasit Popadansi, he will be taking on Chalamkao Sit Kunmat. That will be 5 rounds of Muay Thai action at 138 pounds. We got fighters tonight from Iran, from Brazil, from Morocco, from Australia, from Myanmar, and in our first matchup, it will be Thailand taking on Italy at 132 pounds. Ali, take it away.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to LWC Super Champ. So pumped to be calling the action here tonight with my commentary partner, Kevin. What a show we've got in store for us as well tonight. Right now, it is a 132-pound matchup between Thailand and Italy. And in the red corner, we've got Petchtapee, Jabangdonmuang. She's 28 years old, 163 centimeters tall, 54 fights on her record, 34 victories, 20 defeats, no draws. She trains out of Jabangdonmuang, and she's from Thailand. She's from Bang Na in the south of Thailand.
And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, it is Ludovica Ciarpaglini. She is 28 years of age, 172 centimeters tall. A total of 34 fights, 23 victories, and 11 losses. Currently training out of Team Malatesta. And she is, of course, from Italy. I believe from Rome. And we've seen Ciarpaglini here before. But I don't think we've seen Petchtapee, Jabangdonmuang. I'm not sure. Have we seen her?
I don't think so.
But the name rings a bell. Might have seen her in other events.
Well, in her last fight, though, for Petchtapee, she won on points against Marie Singh Pathong.
Oh, and that is a phenomenal opponent to beat. As for her opponent, winning against Alisa Keck. That is incredible.
Yeah, really looking forward to the main event that you touched on earlier. Gayasit Popadansi taking on Chalamkao Sit Kunma. Gayasit won a few tournaments here at LWC Super Champ. Really good technical fighter. Chalamkao as well. Really good fighter too. Also, we've got an appearance from one of the trainers from Sordechpan, Giatit Wira, sorry, in his bout on fight number 5.
Yeah, it's the heaviest bout we have tonight.
It's the heaviest bout that we've had for a while, to be honest.
For a long time, yeah. 187 pounds. Vira Sordechpan taking on Sofian Lichab.
And then also, to conclude the evening, we've got Muhammad Ali taking on Guilherme Rodriguez. Guilherme and Muhammad have been real good fighters on this show, so looking forward to seeing them do action at the end of the show. But here we go, fight number 1. And we got an Orthodox versus the Southpaw, Kevin.
Yeah, what we know about Ludovica's team from Team Malatesta is that they love to push forward, always in good conditioning.
Yeah, her teammate, Alessio Malatesta, very good aggressive southpaw. Just made a career out of dropping his opponents with body shots.
Yeah, and he is here in her corner, in fact, in Ludovica's corner, as she continues to just push forward and try to bully her opponent.
Yeah, really good lock in the clinch. I mean, she's got the height advantage over her opponent, Petchtapee. She's got the, 9-centimeter height advantage over her. And it's good that you push your gloves in the face against a shorter opponent.
Somewhat not sure if this is Petchtapee's natural weight class. Inside of the clinch again, good stabbing knee from Petchtapee.
Yeah, using that knee just before the referee breaks up the exchange to just control everything and make sure you've got the last say.
Quite honestly, even, especially in Thailand, I mean, 132 pounds in the female division, I mean, that's very hard to find, Ali.
Yeah, it definitely is. Good boxing there from Ludovica as she pushes forward into the clinch, and now level changing now, trying to lower her center of gravity again. Hands trying to go in the face, but Petchtapee's holding on, and there's that straight knee in the clinch, Kevin. It looks like that's what Petchtapee wants to do at the moment. Just you can throw that straight knee up the middle and lock it off to show control.
You can see Petchtapee, I mean, when she gets to the clinch, she gets more and more confident each time. I mean, good kick to the body from Petchtapee. She's happy to stay on the back foot, but taking a lot of punches.
Yeah, taking a lot of licks from Ludovica. Her hands have been on fire in this round. She's really been able to find a good flow with that straight left.
I mean, there's something that really is letting Petchtapee down, and that is her guard.
But this is the thing against when you fight someone from the opposite stance, their stronger side. So Ludovica's strong side, her left side, is going to unlock the orthodox stance of Petchtapee.
Kick to the body landing again from Petchtapee, and good teep on top of that. Kick to the body once again, going for the elbow this time.
And this is the thing, Ludovica keeps on moving, edging a little bit to the right so that she can find her angle for that left hand. And Petchtapee just needs to move to her left a little bit to stop her from doing it. Even just being a bit more defensive against her, throwing a teep to the legs or throwing a teep to the body.
And again, it is Ludovica Ciarpaglini pushing forward, left hook, right hand landing, or excuse me, it was right hook, left hand landing.
Yeah, an aggressive start from the Italian so far in this first round. We've got 20 seconds to go on the clock. And I feel like Ludovica's firmly in the driving seat at the moment. There's a lot of momentum backing her at the right now.
And that left hand landing time and time again. I mean, that's just due to the guard of her opponent. Really not as solid as it should be. Final few seconds of this first round. Ludovica looking great. And that is the end of the first round. See you in the second. And there you see Alessio Malatesta in the corner of Ludovica Ciarpaglini. So it was a great round for her, constantly moving forward, giving the fans what they want to see. As for her opponent, Petchtapee, mainly on the back foot. She did land some good kicks and some good knees, but I believe it's the hands of Ludovica that did enough to score her that first round. Ali, what do you think?
Yeah, I think so as well. Very aggressive start, and like you pointed out, her boxing was just a lot better than Petchtapee. She was just able to slip through the guard with this straight left, and her confidence really grew from there when she got a really good start with her boxing. I think in this round, Petchtapee needs to be a lot more proactive instead of reactive. She's just waiting for Ludovica too much on the front foot. It's almost like this is her first time fighting 3 rounds, Kevin. We know what that's like. You have 5-round fever, where you take the first 2 rounds in a 5-round Muay Thai fight easy, and then you pick it up in the 3rd round. You can't do that with 3-round Muay Thai. You have to go from the 1st round onwards, or it's just an uphill battle for you.
Well, there's one thing that I could be pretty certain of, is that Petchtapee should not trade punches with Ludovica. So I think we're going to see a little bit more of the same of Petchtapee on the back foot. What can save her, though, what can score her a lot of points is perhaps, there we go, put her inside the clinch just like that. And she scored a lot of points in the first round with that clinch lock.
Yeah, it's all about controlling the clinch and having the last say. So throwing the last knee and making sure that your locks are nice and strong throughout the whole exchange. And here you see, yeah, great work there from Petchtapee, just grabbing hold of the neck there of Ludovica. Ludovica not pushing back too much and not trying to swim her arms through. That was a good exchange there for Petchtapee. I think we're into a winner there, Kevin, who ended up in the clinch.
Yeah, it is a smart tactic, because obviously, as we've seen so far, I mean, Ludovica, she's so good with her hands, but if she's inside the clinch, there's no way she could use those hands.
I mean, there's only one real lock that she likes to use, where she likes to just do the cross guard, push her gloves in the face of her opponent, but she hasn't used it enough. She's not quick enough at the moment. And Petchtepee's nicking, or she's stealing like real easy points at the moment off of Ludovica, and just using the clinch efficiently like this.
Kicks to the body and a right hand on top of that. I mean, fantastic combinations put together. I mean, we've seen it on a weekly basis. And it does work, Ali. It does work.
Yeah, it definitely does. Good short elbow there from Ludovica in the clinch, but Petchtapee is in firm control right now.
Yeah, she is. I mean, we haven't seen a lot of the hands of Ludovica just of yet, but some hands there. One hand at least, one right hand connecting for Petchtapee.
The problem is Ludovica's just too aggressive, and she's getting into short range, getting into the pocket, and as soon as she gets into clinch range, Petchtepee's just clinching her up straight away.
Well, it's like that saying you like to say every single week. It's like a bull versus a matador.
Yeah, it really is.
It honestly is at this moment, and that's one angry bull, I'll tell you that right now.
But good left hand there from Ludovica, and she's got a good left body kick too. Petchtepee's struggled to block these body kicks from Ludovica. We've got a real good fight on our hands at the moment, Kevin.
Yeah, I mean, after the first round, I thought, hey, the hands are just going to be too much from Ludovica. But as the match goes on, I mean, look at what we're seeing right now. We're seeing a change in the dynamics, the IQ of Petchtepe really playing out.
Seems like she did just need one round just to get her timing. And now we're seeing a bit more aggression from Petchtepe on the front foot. She's done that a couple of times in the round where she throws the body kick and then throws the cross straight afterwards. It's a great technique, kick cross, because you're expecting to get the block, and then as soon as your opponent tries to block, you throw the straight.
I mean, I can see a case for Ludovica taking the first round, but in the second round, so far, I mean, I'm giving it to Petchtepe.
Yeah, I got to agree with you, and it's all been from the clinch work. She's just controlled the clinch so well. That is the main thing that you must do in a Muay Thai fight. Control is paramount on the judges' scorecards.
And again, the kick to the body and the punch to the face. Working out so well for Petchtepe. Petchtepe getting more and more confident as the match goes on. Good 1-2s put together by Ludovica, and that is the end. It was a very high IQ round for that person right there, Petchtepe. Jabangdonmuang, and I believe she took that second round. As for Ludovica, I mean, more or less a very, very angry bull, pushing forward, trying to cause some damage, but I believe the technical expertise of Petchtepe was enough to win her that round.
Yeah, I got to agree with you, Kevin, completely. I feel like, and I said it during the round as well, it's all about the control in the clinch. See here, like there's that kick cross from Petchtepe. She threw it twice in a row. In the clinch, folks, she's just been able to like land the right knee at the right time, and it's the knee guards that we're looking for, where you put your shin right across the thighs of your opponent, and you can just hold it there, and you just balance yourself there. It shows complete control and dominance. Also, the hand positioning, the hand control in the clinch from Petchtepe's just been allowed her just to control the clinch a lot more and dominate it, and that's what the judges are looking for. They're looking for the fighter that's controlling the fight the best, and you know, holding balance, using good techniques, using good accuracy, and we saw that a lot from Petchtepe. It makes it more interesting though for this third and final round. It's one round apiece for me, Kevin.
Yeah, likewise. I mean, I believe whoever wins this third round wins the fight.
But
of course, unofficially.
But they've got to stick to their strengths though. They can't play into the other person's game plan, the other fighter's game plan. You know, Ludovica's got to stay on the outside. She's got to use her boxing. She can't get into the clinch. Whereas Petchtepe's got to do the opposite. She's got to try and bait Ludovica into the clinch.
Quite honestly, I noticed she's been doing a good job of that. Well, she did a good job of that in the second round, really causing her opponent to push forward time and time again. But we understood that was going to be the matchup since the beginning. I mean, we knew it was going to be Ludovica pushing forward. It was going to be Petchtepe on the back foot, using her kicks, using her teeps. And when her opponent gets too close, get her in the clinch.
Kick there from Ludovica, who's looks like she's not going to engage too much in the clinch. Wise move at the moment from the Italian. He needs to try and find a home for that straight left. Good straight left there from Ludovica.
But it is weird how Muay Thai has developed over the years, but one thing I believe was less developed was the hands. I mean, you don't get as much powerful punches as you used to, especially in the 90s and 80s.
No, I completely agree with you. I mean, the one that really stands out for me from way back in the day is Anuak Gyalsamrit. He was just had he was nicknamed the Iron Hands of Siam and used to knock out a lot of his opponents.
Yeah, with those hands, I mean, most of the time it was just high IQ boxing with a lot of power.
Yeah,
you don't get enough of that these days.
No, you don't.
But at the same time, when you see the sort of fighting style that we're seeing from Petchtapee, it kind of makes sense. But not doing enough for me here in this third round at the moment.
It's more, you get more of a longevity though for being a technical fighter. You have a longer career, you take less damage. If you're more of a heavy puncher, you know, you've really got to fight at a short range. You have to take a lot of risks. You have to take a lot of body kicks.
Yeah, but it's a fact that fighters are fighting to a more older age these days compared to before anyways.
Yeah, that is definitely the case. 1 minute to go now in the third and final round, and none of these two have taken their foot off the gas, especially Ludovica, who's found a home for that straight left and right hook a couple of times in the last couple of exchanges.
Yeah, constantly moving forward. I'll tell you what, anyone who takes on a Ludovica expect to be in a hard fight, so you got to be at 100% each time, especially your heart.
But this is good work from Ludovica though. She hasn't rushed too far forward and got into the clinch. She's staying at mid to long range so that she can use her height advantage, use her range, use her reach, use her boxing, and it's paid off. Every time she just throws a 2-punch combination and steps out of the pocket, 2-punch combination and steps out, and Petchtapee's been struggling to just time her so that she can tie her up in the clinch.
Here's something we've seen. There's 3 elbows in a row now from Ludovica, and it seems to really taking a toll on her opponent.
Yeah, Petchtapee just seems like the wind has left her sails right now. And that is the end of the third and final round. We're going to the judges' scorecards. Great matchup between these two. Both had different styles, both had different tactics. Let's see which one paid off. Here's the replays.
Yeah, it was a real clash of styles. Ludovica, as we mentioned time and time again, moving forward, trying to cause a lot of damage on her opponent. Her opponent had other plans, though. Stay away from the punches. Try to hit her opponent with the long-range offense, and when they get too close, throw the knees. But ultimately, in the end, I mean, if I had to put, my neck on the line, I'd say Ludovica took that third round, therefore taking the match.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I think it could potentially go Ludovica's way. I think she just controlled the third and final round really, really well.
Especially with those elbows towards the end. And you can see it really took a toll on Petchtapee. I mean, she was holding onto her head, checking if there was any blood. Let's go to our MC for the official decision.
เอาละครับและตอนนี้ผลการตัดสินอยู่ในมือผมแล้วนะครับผู้ชนะครับ and the winner is Ludovica Ciarpaglini จากอิตาลีนั่นเองนะครับวันนี้เป็นผู้ชนะไปในคู่แรกครับผมและสำหรับ